Hi, Sandorman. How are you doing today? I hope you are having a fantastic day today. Good, thanks. Hope you're doing great. I am actually doing pretty good today. And, man, this curry line stuff, we can do like this. There we go. Okay, let me see. I also need to change the game capture, take away the... where's Tangle Tower? There. And let's not have a hit counter. We're not doing hitless Tangle Tower. There. Okay, I think we got it. No, we started talking today at work about just weird shit. I went... We have a maintenance department in the factory where I work. So I just went to the maintenance department and I made these. This is just like, I don't know if you know what a TIG welder is, but when you weld with a TIG, basically you have like a plasma flame, and then you take metal and you add it to the flame to add material when you're welding. So this is just a TIG welding, like one of these materials that you add, that you use when you're welding. So I just went and I made 2 of these. And it is so fucking weird because this shit works. So basically, there is a theory that there are magnetic fields all across the globe, like everywhere. And it's like from 2.5 by 2.5 meters to 4 by 4 meters. Let's see if I can find a picture or something. Curry lines. Yeah. So this is basically how it looks like. It's lines like this. And then Sweden welding? Swelden? Oh, that's good. So it's like these squares are like free zones, and most of the time people are not supposed to be on, especially the crosses where these lines cross over. You don't feel good being in these, and they say that it can like drain your energy and like make you feel bad and shit. And I just noticed now when I got home, I just went like I'm sleeping very bad. I have for a very long time. I just went with these fuckers now, and I checked my bed. I have a cross right on top of where I sleep. So, right where I sleep, right where my chest is, are 2 lines crossing each other. This might be superstition, but I am seriously thinking about moving my bed to see if anything happens if I do not sleep on a curry cross. Yeah, so there are certain animals, they like being on these curry crosses, and most animals do not. So for example, cats. If you have a cat that goes to one spot and sleeps there all the time, like one weird spot somewhere, that's usually a sign that there's a curry cross there, because cats like being in curry crosses. Magpies and like those birds, they want to build nests on curry crosses as well. Because for some reason, a curry cross apparently seems to reduce your, like, your presence, your aura or presence or something. So it's harder to detect you if you're on a curry cross. So cats, since they're sneaky predators, don't want to be seen, right? And the same with magpies, they want to keep their nests hidden, so other shit doesn't take their young. So it's basically Sweden Feng Shui. Actually, it is kind of Feng Shui. You know what? I'm gonna see if I have a curry cross where I sit. Right here. Let me see if this shit works here. This is gonna be fun. I don't think it will. So basically what you do is you have two sticks like this and you just walk, and as you're walking, like now there's no cross here, but if you're walking with the sticks like this, they will turn like this. They will go next to each other, and then you're like on the line. So I don't know, this is looking like fucking stupid, I know. Okay, so maybe that is why I feel energized when I sit at my computer, because I don't have a fucking curry cross here. And why I feel tired after I've been sleeping, because I've been sleeping on a curry cross. It all makes sense now. What the hell? No, but seriously, I'm gonna see if I can move my bed just for like a couple of nights to see if oh, you're pretty muscular? Nah, not really. I'm a little fat. But I have worked out some, actually. I think I'm not thin, at least. Definitely not thin. But I need to go to the gym now. I haven't been to the gym in a long time. Like a couple of months. And I usually don't go for a couple of years, but I did work out some lately now, but I kind of lost...
Chemistry apparatus.
I kind of lost my will. I don't think it's very fun to go to the gym. I don't know about you guys, but a lot of people, they love going to the gym. They think it's very fun. I don't. I just think it's a pain in the ass to go to the gym. I know it's good for me, so I do it, and it's fun to be stronger. But it's not fun. I wouldn't say that it's fun to go to the gym. It has never been. And to be honest, I don't really have that feel-good moment after I've been there either. I wish I could go to the gym, but I like working out alone. I feel like people take my energy. Yeah. If I could, I would have a gym at home. And I've seriously been thinking of building one. I built a big shed. Like last summer. That is like... Was it 6 meters by 5? How big was it? It was like 25 square meters, kinda. It was pretty big. People are my curry lines? Yes. Actually, I think it's the same for me. The only time I go to the gym is like after 8 in the evening, because I hate people that is in the gym. I don't like most people in general, to be honest, because of different reasons. Like, most of the times a lot of people are very superstitious. Or not superstitious, like shallow. And they're judging, and they're just being pieces of shits all the time. And like when you go to the gym, there's these girls that they work out for half of the training session, and in the middle they have to go and reapply their makeup so they look good when they're working out. Like, I go to the gym to actually get a workout. I do not care if you're ugly or if you're like, don't go to the gym to pick up people. Go there to lift fucking weights and then go home. Don't, like, it's not a fucking like, don't go there to hang out. Go there to work out. And so every time I go, I always go like late in the evening or early in the morning, because during the mid of the day, there's so many people there, and I just hate having to queue to machines. It's loud, it's people moaning like they're getting fucked up the ass. Like, I don't know, I just don't like going there when there's too many people either. I would probably work out more if I had a gym at home. Just because it feels like such a big hassle going to the gym.
A candle, perched on a barrel.
Very medieval.
I was thinking pirates.
Medieval pirates.
Either way, okay, let's see what we can figure out in this game. I'm hoping we can solve this now. So we did have a look here.
What's in there?
I gotta remember everything now. We saw here that they had different types of, like, jeweled bugs.
It looks like they're being boiled, but the liquid is ice cold. It looks like they're being boiled, but the liquid is ice.
So what do we have
looks
here?
like that the liquid is ice cold. A cracked glass tank. Each one has 1 or 2 insects inside. I can't tell if there's...
I like that you called them rooms.
Okay, so they're collecting insects.
Forensic Entomology, Volume 3.
That's an incredibly specific area of study.
What a mess.
Any idea what this is all about?
Ooh, look closer. Ah. Okay. Oh! Holy shit, am I supposed to...
This looks like it was drawn in a hurry.
Didn't we see those same symbols in the greenhouse?
Yeah, we saw this in the greenhouse. And this we saw...
Reminds me of the chart from the library.
Yeah, the library, this is where we saw
The
that.
one from the chalkboard.
Yeah.
Okay, what is this then?
Is that a periodic table?
No, but it does kind of look like one.
What are those symbols?
They're alchemic symbols. Mostly based on the planets, the sun, the moon, stuff like that.
Huh.
Alchemical symbols? And I'm thinking a very common thing with alchemy is that they were trying to make gold out of, like, lead or something.
Is that a periodic table?
No, but it does. They're all mostly
Huh.
Okay, so we have combined research. We have stuff from the greenhouse. And we have... We have this shit. Whatever that is. Numbers. The alchemist's gold was gold? Yeah. And they did some really weird shit to try and make it. And I think they never managed. I'm pretty certain they didn't. Unless they tapped into magic.
thirsty.
Hand-drawn entomology charts.
Okay, there's something locked over here.
Is it locked?
Seems likely, doesn't it?
Ooh, okay, we have a
Weird looking
puzzle.
Safe.
I'm pretty sure the latches can slide into the middle.
The latches? Oh, we have to connect the key. Okay. So... How the hell is this gonna... This is the last and longest puzzle to solve. I mean, I kinda get what I'm supposed to do. But how... Yeah. We can't make them connect. I want to be able to move them sideways as well. Because I'm guessing this shit ain't gonna... Oh, okay, wait, I see. So brown is overlapping. Oh yeah, they overlap. You can't connect the one with the parallel to each other. You gotta connect with the perpendicular ones. Right. And some of them... But this is weird. Because... Oh, this one, the blue, of course. Okay, so the blue goes there. And I'm guessing... Oh my god, this is gonna be so hard. Maybe this green? No? But some of them are... Okay, no. Alright, I see now. So this is overlapping here. Oh, we can move this. And we move this like this. Holy shit, this puzzle is insane. This one has to be like this, because there's no other that can connect to this one. And then... Wait, how... This is so weird, what the hell? Yeah, I can see how this is the hardest puzzle. Oh, and now we fucked this up. Well, I'm guessing this will not flow like this, right?
Nothing.
I think we're trying to make a path.
Huh. Do we have more? No, okay. So I can either make this go straight, or I can make it go up again. But if we make it go straight, we can't... No, it has to go up again. That's the only thing that fits. And it feels like this one... We can either make it go back... Oh, we can make an endless loop here. Trap them in... No, it's gotta be this one, right? So we connect these. And... But this is the weird part. Okay, I guess we can do this. But we can't reconnect, like, this one does not connect up here, I guess. Oh, okay, I think we're onto something. Okay, so these need to be connected there, and oh. Is it supposed to be like that? And then we need... Okay, we're close now. There. And this one. Is that it? No! We need... We have... How do we connect this one?
I guess that's
The
wrong.
easiest part should be connecting the path to the two symbols.
How do we connect this one? We have to... How do we do this? Because if we move this... Oh, we move it there. Okay.
No, that was it.
Oh, we got it! Nice! Nice!
Nice work.
It feels like we got lucky with that one.
Anything inside?
Yeah, more research.
Ooh, thank you. Okay, research. A folder containing research notes and diagrams. Our unique flora and fauna is a byproduct of a number of as yet unidentified chemicals. Okay, so the animals and flowers are growing here is a byproduct of shit. These chemicals are continuously present in the water, forming clouds and filling the lake. This causes a variety of mutations in plants and animals. Okay. Small creatures such as arachnids, insects, molluscs, amphibians, and crustaceans are the most affected. However, the chemical may travel up the food chain and cause mutations in birds and reptiles. As far as we know, mammals remain completely unaffected. Okay.
Whose research is this?
Whose research is this? Okay, we gotta put one and one together now. So, I mean, there's basically two people doing research here. It's either Big Daddy with a fucking bird head, or the glasses girl,
This is
right?
some seriously in-depth research.
That's impressive, but it's incomplete. There's a section missing.
Oh, section 4. What do we put? Is it Freya's drawings? No, the golden beetle. Of course it is.
So, this is Pointer's secret lab.
Hi, Yushin. How are you
Definitely
doing?
Seems like he's the one using it.
I guess not a lot of people
I hope
know
you're having a
about the secret
fantastic
entrance.
day.
Right. But if Pointer's the only one who comes down here, why would he need to lock his research in a safe? Who is he hiding it from?
He's just paranoid, especially about his golden beetle.
Let's see. I'm doing alright. How are you doing, amazing rocker? Man, I am actually doing pretty good. I just found out I have curry lines in my bed. Don't ask. What the hell? Yeah. Why? I'm so sorry. Wait, you have what? So, I have something called curry lines in my bed. Okay, this is a whole can of worms. I have noticed that I can sense stuff.
And with some metal rods, Carolina Reapers in your bed. I would never sleep there then. With metal rods, I can sense curry lines, which is basically magnetic fields in a square pattern on the entirety of the Earth. So I noticed I could sense them today very strongly with these metal rods. And I just took them home and I checked, like, do I have these over my bed because I always feel tired? And lo and behold, I have a curry cross in my bed, like 2 lines meeting each other. And they are called curry lines because the doctor that discovered them was named Curry in his last name. And apparently these are, like, there's a lot of superstition around it. I think there's a lot of folklore around it. And, but I'm thinking there's no smoke without a fire, right? Maybe it's actually based on something. So, are you haunted? Maybe. No, but the thing is, I'm thinking if I should move my bed just to not be sleeping on a curry cross. And it's funny because cats like sleeping on curry crosses. And it just hit me now that one of the cats I had, he always came up and slept on my side, like on top of me, and right on my chest, where he slept, is a curry cross. And they like being on curry crosses. And if they can't be on the crosses, they want to be on the lines. And I have a curry line going right over my bed, and it just hit me. He's been sleeping exactly on that spot. Either he wants to sleep in between my legs because it's like in between my legs, or it was because it's actually a curry line there. Very strange. I'm gonna see. It's just the weird thing is though, I have these two metal rods. I walked around at work with these in my hands like this, like a fucking idiot. And when you pass over one of these things, like they turn in your hands. You can't control it. And I found these lines at work, and then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna take them home and check at home as well. And yes, they work here as well, straight over my bed. I've seen those before. I had no idea what they're called. I don't know what they call it. We have a Swedish word for it, and they're actually originally made to find water. So if you were like building a summer cabin or something, like somewhere, and you needed to dig a well, people can go. You can either use wooden sticks or like these Feng Shuiden. It actually is. You can either use a wooden stick that is like Y-shaped, or you can use these metal rods or something. And you just go and like eventually, if you have a wooden stick and you hold it in front of you, it will just like whoop, go straight down. And where it goes straight down, you will find water. So actually people are doing this to find water so they know where to dig wells and shit. And also this magnetic field, this cross pattern that is all over the world, and I think it's about 3 to 4 yards, like 3 by 3 or 4 by 4, like the pattern, and it's all over the world, all over the globe. You have these lines, and if you manage to sleep on like the line is bad enough, where the lines meet and make a cross, that is the worst. So
what do you think he's trying to do exactly?
Found that today, and I was like, you know what? What if it works? It doesn't cost anything to move my bed. So what if it works? I can move it, sleep there for 1-2 days, see if I feel better. If I feel nothing, I move it back. That's the only way. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated with my curry cross findings. It's it's gonna be fun. I did a test here. I do not have a curry cross when I'm at my computer. And to be honest, you should try as well. If you have a metal rods like this, like anything, just hold them in front of you, and you walk, and when they cross over, that's the lines. So these magnetic lines, they can fuck you over. Tell the spooky ghost to either pay rent or leave. Oh yes. Now we're playing a game called Tangle Tower. Ooh, hydrate, thank you. What is that mug, you might ask? It's my mug. And a stretch. Yeah. Nice rocker mug? Yeah, you gotta have your own mug, right? Ooh. I don't know if you have played this game before, but this is super fun. I would highly recommend it if you haven't. Tangle Tower. We're trying to finish it up. We're detectives that's solving a murder. It's like Cluedo, but we're in a tower. I have not, but I love the art style. It is very cool. It is very like the art style is amazing. And I saw. Have you started streaming a little again, Yushin? I saw you were having art streams when you were like drawing something. I didn't catch you live because I was sleeping when you were streaming, but I saw that you had been live. I have? Nice. Are you going back full time now? Like 8 hours a day, every day of the week? Especially EU times? I've started streaming again because people won't stop spamming shoutouts. Oh well, I guess that's a reason good enough. Okay, let's see. We have to solve this puzzle here now. So... has been trying to breed. So... Pointer has been trying to breed the golden beetle in the astronomy tower.
Pointer has been trying to breed the golden beetle in the astronomy tower. Almost. Maybe just change one.
In the underground laboratories, of course.
Pointer has been trying to
There we go.
breed the golden beetle in the underground laboratory.
Why?
I'll do
it's
24-hour stream
Because
every
it's
day.
gold?
What
Is
else?
that it?
I think so.
At
I
a
don't think he
minimum, you
cares
should do
about
that.
entomology any more than he cares about astronomy. He just wants to get one over on Felix. If he can breed his own gold, suddenly Poppy's inheritance is looking pretty,
Infinite. You might explain why he was so worried about losing the beetle. Maybe somebody did steal it.
might have been Freya after all.
Well, then I'll do a
We know
48
she
hour
was trying to
stream
get
every
through
day.
the secret door in the garden.
I like
She
that.
might not have known what was down here, though. Maybe
You should
she
have
was
a
just curious.
sabaton
Curious, sure,
when you make a 48-hour
but
stream
not
every day.
naive. I reckon she knew what was going on.
I think we're still missing the bigger picture. There's no way this is all just about a beetle. We're done.
We're done?
Ready to go down? Again?
Okay. If I do a sabaton, I will die. Maybe. But we don't know that until we try. My chat is unhinged. We never know until we try, right? We never know. Okay, where did we end up now? What the hell is this?
It's an old coat rack. Looks thoroughly neglected.
2 cloaks and a green hat draped on top for good measure.
Old cardboard boxes.
How exciting.
Oh, but there's more. They're also damp. And empty.
Okay, we have a book. I mean, that's the obvious thing. And we have a fucking arrow that someone has thrown into a picture.
There's a roll of paper up there.
I'll see if I can reach it.
Let me guess. Blank.
Unroll it. Wait!
The Grand Hall.
What's that thing in the middle?
I think it's that big glass tube.
Okay, study.
Study. Wait.
I know what you're thinking. And no, we never went in there.
How did we miss it?
There's a study? Okay, rooftop garden.
The rooftop garden. That name makes a little more sense in this context.
Oh, this is before they have built the towers. So we don't have the towers here.
A bedroom.
That's Fifi's room, isn't it? A bedroom.
Penny's room, I think. It's the
Aviary.
aviary.
Music room.
Music room.
Library.
The library.
And then we have...
It's the room above us. The one we were just in.
The laboratory?
Yeah.
And this room?
That's the room we're in now. It must be. It's not labeled as anything on these plans, though.
I think it already existed when this was made.
And that's the lake, right? I think that horizontal line might be the water level.
It used to be a lot lower down than it is now.
That's the lake, right?
It used to be a lot lower down.
Okay. So what do we make out of this?
Study. Wait.
I know what you're thinking. No.
How did we miss it?
Should we find the study?
This seems pretty significant.
Agreed.
Okay. Building plans. A roll of parchment on which the plans for a grand mansion had been drawn. A horizontal line marks where the lake was before, and a second mark where it is now. Where it is? Oh, right. The mansion has been built on top of a large structure above the lake, supported by pillars. Freya's room is listed as storage, which makes sense because it looked like a storage. A room labeled study is in the center. Okay. Strange. What is this book?
A single book on a little makeshift
And
table.
someone left the lights on. What the hell?
This is creeping me out slightly.
Why?
I think it's a children's book.
The Amphobe, the Ink Tip, the Soul Bearer, the Silver Snake. Wait. Mystids of the Sea and Sky, a children's picture book. It looks very old. The Ink Tip, an elegant bird with red and white plumage. The Silver Snake, an aquatic reptile with no eyes and a long tongue. Okay. The Soul Bearer, a crab with 3 different sized claws. Yeah, he had 3 claws. What the hell? Maybe his parents were sisters. And brothers. Then shit like this can happen. Amphobe. A frog-like creature walking on 2 legs. They have a few of these Amphobe everywhere. Oh, actually we should maybe...
A single book.
This is
Why?
I think it's a children's book.
Oh, no, we can't click or anything. Okay. What is this then?
We're too late. This photograph has been stabbed.
Why? By what?
Not sure. Some kind of metal stabbing thingy.
What the hell is this? This looks like a harpoon or something. A sleek but sturdy metal rod. It has been shaped, stabbed into the photograph. The rod has a curved and pointed tip, like an arrow, or the hand of a clock. Oh, is it the hand of a clock? It's a back scratcher! Back scratcher! Have you seen that Family Guy? You have, right? Back scratcher! It has a small loop at the back with a short length of red rope connected. The metal is perfectly clean and polished. No? Wait, you haven't? You have not? Yushin, are you shitting me? Family Guy, back scratcher. No, butt scratcher. Wait, do we have no sound?
Butt scratcher! Butt scratcher! Here's your butt scratcher here! Butt scratcher!
Butt scratcher!
Butt scratcher!
Butt scratcher!
Butt scratcher!
Butt scratcher!
Butt scratcher! Butt scratcher!
It's butt scratcher. Yeah, sorry, I lied. It's... I was gonna see if you could correct me, so maybe you had seen it. Butt scratcher! Butt scratcher! Butt scratcher! I don't need sound on and I can still hear it. Oh, I don't. Yeah, you don't have sound on your work.
So what's the photo?
Okay, what's the photo? Oh, wait. Did he stab old daddy in the heart? And they have ink tip birds. Wait, is this? No, that's her granddaddy, maybe. This is the silent lady, and they're having ink tip birds. It's a frame. It's been framed but slightly damp. The photo shows a young girl. A large man is sitting next to her. Around them are several red and white birds. A metal object was stabbed onto the photo, leaving a hole near the man's chest. You call him Old Daddy? Yeah, this is Old Daddy. Look at him all scarred up and... Wait, but that is... Laura? She's the mute, I think. So I guess this is her father, maybe. Is this his leg or his arm, or how is he sitting? Okay. Old daddy scars.
Do you know who it is in the photo?
Yeah. When you're an old enough daddy, you know where they came from. Okay, let's connect the dots. A strange photograph. It's
This
not that
man
strange.
In the photo, he reminds me of something from one of our clues.
Okay, what does this remind you of? I have scars, so I will be an old daddy one day? Definitely. Definitely. I also have scars. I'm just daddy. I'm not even a daddy. I'm just old. I don't know. Okay, what is the clue here? Something which depicts the man from the photograph. Daddy rocker? I think I would be a nice dad. Actually. I would build the weirdest shit for my kid. Flora's drawing? Is this it?
That's not right.
No? Is it this shit?
That's not right.
Something which depicts the man from the photograph.
That's not right.
Oh, wait, I have a second. Fuck me. Secret research, children's book. Oh, Daddy Rocker will also be Builder Rocker? Yes. Definitely. Oh, wait, this reel. This reel is the same red... This is the red string that is on this metal rod. And this we found above the dead lady. What the hell am I supposed to use here? A loot statue?
That's not right.
A children's book?
That's not right.
Building plans?
That's not right.
Metal rod?
That's not right.
The damaged photo?
We need a clue that's got some connection.
Secret research?
That's not right.
We've got it soon. A gramophone?
That's not right.
Something that depicts a man? Nothing here depicts a man. PPFF?
That's not right.
Is this a man?
That's not right.
That's not right. Correct. Is this a man?
That's not right.
That's a flower. This depicts a man.
That's not right.
Doesn't this depict a man? It is basically a man holding a sword even. Wait. There he is.
Felix made a little model of him for Flora.
Yeah.
We found it.
Makes sense when you know who he is.
Okay, so I guess this is Lord Remington. Progress doesn't know what a man looks like. First try, yes. This has gotta be Lord Remington, right?
Lord Remington.
Remington. That makes him Flora's father. Meaning the girl in the photo is...
Yeah, it's her. See the bird, too.
I never would have guessed. Times sure do change.
I don't know. I don't think she looks so different.
Okay. So... how does this help us exactly?
Old cardboard box?
How exciting.
No, but they're also damp and empty. It's an empty book.
Something tells me it's been empty for a long time.
A single...
This
we
is,
had
I think it's a
The
children's book.
children's book. Okay.
It's an old coat rack.
2 cloaks.
Oh, what did she say?
It's an old
2
coat rack.
cloaks. And a green hat draped on top for good measure.
2 cloaks and a green hat.
Should we take another look?
Yeah.
Wait, a green cloak? That's pretty sad. So Flora basically kept an ink tip feather, not only because it was a unique bird, but it was the last remnant of her dad too. Yeah, probably, because they had them together.
Gives off kind of a dungeon vibe.
What do people actually use chains?
Nothing good.
This game is so good. I am having so much fun playing this game. Okay, so we have a magnifying glass
Let's not
here.
wander off right now.
Let's not wander off right now. Okay, we can go back up here. Can we go back up here?
Let's not wander off.
Okay, we have to do something down here. What should we do here? We have figured out that her daddy is there. We have the... We go back up into this place.
What's in there? 9 beetles, all
Poor
different.
little guys.
Now, there's a bunch of notes written all around them. It's mostly numbers. No idea what they mean.
There's 211, 121. Gotta click the biggest thing in the basement. Wait, there was... Did I miss some? Oh, wait, this pillar?
Basements don't normally have windows.
Oh, the window.
We're at the bottom of the lake.
I'm gonna prepare some lunch, so I'll be lurking a bit. Oh man, thank you so much, Yushin, for the lurk. And I hope you have a fantastic lunch.
It must be.
Right. But if that's the lake bed, why does it look like that?
Like what?
White, smooth, no plants, no anything. That's not what a lake looks like.
Huh?
Where are we?
Are we at the bottom of the aquarium?
Did you notice how much light this room
Wait.
has? For a room with 1 candle?
It's all coming through the window.
I'm pretty sure lakes are supposed to be darker at the bottom, not lighter.
Why is there a room
Is this
down
the
here anyway?
aquarium?
And why is it so much older than the rest of Tangle Tower?
We still don't really know
That
why
is
people
fucking
came to live here
insane.
in the first place.
Maybe they just wanted to get rich, like Pointer with his beetles.
I feel like the Remingtons came here for the lake, for what was in it.
It's empty though. More empty than a normal lake would be.
It is now, yeah. Maybe we're too late.
Or maybe this is just a tank full of love juice. We don't know that. What have they been filling this,
Let's head back up to the Grand Hall.
What have they been filling this tank with?
I want to find that last room.
Okay, the Grand Hall.
Wow, it's dark all of a sudden.
How long were we down there?
Yeah, and this lights up.
This must be it. This thing goes all the way up.
The lake is filled. The lake field itself, according to the research, is basically mutating water.
How are we supposed to
Right.
get up there?
Hang on, it's pitch black, but I think there's a switch.
Pull it. Oh, a ladder! What the hell?
A ladder.
Wanna go up?
Okay, climb the ladder. Let's go into the study. Is this a secret room they've been keeping from us? What the hell? The hidden heart. Ooh, they have guns. And an eel. And a crustacean.
Is that a crab?
It's got a translucent exoskeleton. You can actually see its insides.
Also, crabs normally have 2 claws, right?
That is the
Not
three... That is the 3-clawed crab. What the hell?
You sure we should be touching it?
Grimoire, don't you think it looks familiar?
Oh, I didn't even think of it. Is the name of the detective Grimoire? So you are this guy in the first game, in Detective Grimoire. I didn't even think of that when you were talking about the other game. The limbs of the creature can be rotated, and the claws can be opened or closed. Ah, I see. So... Whoops. Why? And... C... A... He can dance YMCA. YMCA. Okay, so we can open and close this shit. What are you doing to that poor crab? Hi, Lorenzo. We are doing YMCA dance. Don't... Oh, can I? Can I cut his own limbs with... Maybe if we do this long enough. Cancer. Right, I am actually... This is my star sign. I know my star signs when I see them. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure what I'm supposed to do with this. The limbs of this creature can be rotated and paws can be opened and closed. I have no idea what I'm trying to do here.
I guess that's wrong.
I don't think we need to guess.
What do you mean?
We have all the information we need in our case file.
Ah.
This crab really reminds
That
me.
little wooden toy we found?
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to help us. I think I've seen it more recently.
In the case file? Wait. Does she mean in the... Here? Is this the pose we're going for? The soul bearer? So, this is going 3 o'clock and 3 and 10 o'clock. And both are going up. How the hell am I gonna see this while doing this?
Is that a crab?
It's got a turn.
Also,
Crab.
crabs normally have 2 claws.
So, wait, was it... This was 3 o'clock with a... And this was 10 o'clock with this.
I guess that's
I don't think we need
What do
to.
you mean?
We have all the information we need in our case file.
I don't remember which
Nothing.
clause
I'm
was...
sure I've seen this thing.
Nope.
Wasn't this
A
crab?
children's book?
The small one was closed. Okay. And...
Nope.
Wasn't this crab?
A children's book?
Okay,
This
let's...
crab really?
That
Yeah,
would-
I think I've seen it.
Let's
more.
check the book again. I gotta do a mental picture of this. So, okay. Yeah, the small one was closed and it's tilted a little upwards. And this one is tilted a little upwards and this is straight out. They're both like this. That way. But the pose was correct. Yeah, so both of the claws are tilted that way. One is Oh, maybe I took the wrong... No, the side with 2 claws are both tilted slightly upwards. With the little one closed and the... Okay.
Is that a crab?
It's got a
Also, crabs...
So both of these was like this. Open. There.
Perfect.
Perfect. Perfect. Easy. Oh. Oh my god. What the hell?
What's this?
God, gaming too easy?
something
Oh, yes.
somebody didn't want us to find.
What is this? Wait. Oh, this is the... Someone shot her with a crossbow from upstairs with that pulley system.
What is it?
Can't you tell it's a crossbow? How is she a detective? What the hell?
Was someone trying to hide it? From us?
I don't know, but it looks incomplete.
I was
to
someone
me.
hiding a crossbow
I want to
behind a
know what
crab?
happened to the rest of it. Where are the other parts?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Okay, we found them already. It is the
We found them already.
arrowhead. So here we need to put. We found the part of our reel.
I think that might attach the crossbow, but not this part of the crossbow.
Oh wait, what? Oh, it's a fucking. This is a fucking scope. Oh my god, she got sniped. What the hell? Okay, and up here we have the reel, maybe.
I think that
No?
not this part.
Okay, then it's the arrow that we found. This was used as an arrow. And down here is the reel. Look at this bad boy. Holy shit.
What do you make of it?
Why was
Not sure. Let's keep.
They're
an
trying
open
to
mind.
keep it from us
You don't
because
think
we're.
the crossbow is the murder weapon?
Oh no, the crossbow is definitely the murder weapon. But that doesn't mean we've solved the mystery.
Yeah. Okay, so she got shot by a crossbow. Holy shit. Then the question is, who fired the crossbow?
Some kind of fish and a bird skull?
That's a bird skull. We're talking about a 15-foot bird here.
Well, how about we stop talking about it?
Yeah, what is this? A fucking centipede?
Millipede? How many legs has it got?
I know who fired the crossbow.
many.
Oh my god, you know? It was.
Who are all the people in this film?
You? Lorenzo? We're not gonna split the money later if you expose me like this. Okay?
Not sure, but it looks like someone didn't like them very much.
But I get all the money if I. Or maybe I expose you. Gotta have it. It looks like someone didn't like them very
Their
much.
eyes have all been crossed out.
Oh wait, what is this? Oh wait, which family is this? Rocker has a rock crossbow. Don't make. Yeah, I got the crossbow in my hands, and you're trying to blackmail me. Is that the smartest move, Lorenzo? I eat dinner now. Be right back. Yeah, you go and have some dinner. I hope it's tasty. The ambassadors of the Misted Mansion. Wait, so okay. So this is the ambassadors of the Misted Mansion. Is this Penny? No, not Penny. The girl in the music room. I recognize the spots she has on her shoulders and like her freckles. And I'm guessing one of these is this. This has gotta be the old man that was in the photograph. This has gotta. Is this the adventurous daddy? Maybe her mom who left could be as well. But I guess this. Is this Adventure Daddy? And I don't know who these two are. A photograph in a sturdy wooden frame. It's dusty and looks several years old. A brass plaque at the base of the frame reads, "The Ambassadors of Misted Mansion." So definitely this place was Misted Mansion before they made it into Tangle Tower. The photo shows 2 women and 3 men wearing a variety of different styles of clothing. All 5 people have their faces crudely covered with black ink. We need some isopropylic alcohol and we can remove this black ink. Don't you worry.
That photo is important. I'm sure of it.
Okay. What are your thoughts? 5
Another
people.
photograph.
Their faces are all crossed out with some kind of black ink.
That's weird.
Oh, you think so?
No, I mean, Something I just realized. Sally, did we meet any of these people here at Tangle Tower?
Well, the woman on the left looks a little like Poppy,
Yeah,
but her
Poppy.
style is way different.
But this
And
was
at first
Poppy
I thought the
before.
guy on the top right was Felix, but now that I look at it, I don't think it is him.
Yeah, I think Felix is in the middle. And that was Poppy. Okay, we have a werebear. A
You know,
man bear
in any
pig.
normal room, this thing would be my main concern. In here, though, it barely makes the top 3.
Okay,
It's a wooden pinboard,
this pinboard has gotta be
hung up on one of the chains.
Looks like there's a couple of
The
things
big thing
missing
in
from
there.
it.
Okay, a large central sheet of paper has been pinned to it. 4 lines have been drawn from a gap in the center. A smaller sheet underneath a smaller sheet underneath features a drawing resembling the silhouette of a cloaked figure. Wait, this is fucking Hawkshack, or what the hell her name was. The detective that they hired. Okay,
It's a wooden pin hung up.
Looks like there's a couple of things missing from it.
can't we... I mean, this is... So we're missing a paper here, and they have ripped something down the bottom left as well. And why is... God damn it, this is so hard to... And there's a crack
Do
up
those
here.
look like scratch marks to you? On the glass?
Yeah, they're on the inside.
They're on the inside? What the hell?
Dragon?
Snake?
Worm?
That's the one.
Okay, an axe.
An axe and some kind of hunting rifle, mounted on the wall.
Honestly, doesn't look like they've been moved in a few years.
I'm more worried about the third one.
The third one?
Oh, the crossbow Oh, it was taken from this wall. What the hell?
The one that isn't there.
Okay, we have some notes here. And here's some scribbled paper. Maybe we should have a
Crumpled
look
up
at
paper.
this.
Is there anything written on any of it?
Not really. It's mostly blank.
Mm-hmm. This one then?
Crumpled up paper.
Is there anything-
Not really. It's
Okay,
mostly
this
blank.
note
Coffee table.
and a glass of
half
wine.
Empty wine bottle. Lamp left on. I'm gonna say someone's been using this room.
Someone complacent enough to leave their notebook lying around.
Okay, several pages has been ripped out, but a few remain. 5th ambassador located, finally. Can't say I harbored any optimism, but still somehow disappointed. No better than the rest of them. Took my misted friend into the music room for experiments. It works. Perhaps too well. Took my misted friend into the music room for experiments. It works, perhaps too well. The laboratory was another disappointment. All of the effort for what? He's even more short-sighted than I could have guessed. Went to the bottom. Nice view. It's been mostly cleaned out. But I have what I need. She got in. She was careful. Nothing was moved. But I know it's time. Wait, what the hell are they writing here? This feels like Daddy Pointer.
Coffee table. I'm gonna say
Someone complacent enough to leave their notebook lying around.
And several pages has been ripped out.
it's a wooden hung up.
Looks like there's a couple of things missing from it.
And these looks like the pages that has been ripped out. Like, these are notebook pages. And I guess some are laying on the ground. What is this door that is so weird with smoke
An
coming from it?
incinerator built into the wall.
An incinerator?
It's still pretty hot.
Is there anything left inside?
It's mostly ashes, but yeah, there's something.
Is this the... Did they incinerate the ink bird? Wait, what? Or did they just try to incinerate the feathers? Or... This is an ink bird feather, and this is clothes. Not much more than a pile of dust and ash. Among the ashes are several black buttons. Red color scraps of fabric are still visible. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. Yeah. I had to. So wait, someone tried. So this feather was probably in the egg. But why is red clothes burnt here? Okay, this is weird.
Someone's been using this room.
Okay, let's connect the dots. The study.
I don't get it. This room is in the original building plans for the mansion. But nowadays it's some big secret?
It's not a secret to everybody. At least one other person still knows about this room.
The way the notebook was left out on the table makes me think it's someone who has the room all to themselves.
Whoever it was, they left more than just the notebook. There's a whole design project on this pinboard. Feels like someone put quite a bit of effort into it.
It's a shame there are things missing from it. I'm betting it'd make more sense if we could see it all together.
That might not be impossible, you know.
That might not be impossible. Do we have all the items? Okay, so what photograph is missing here? We're looking for a... Oh, is it these?
I think that might, but not this part of the pinboard.
Okay. Is it this? No?
That doesn't seem
We
right.
need something that could attach.
Something rectangular taped to the top of the pinboard. Damaged photo. Notebook building plans. Like, I see that it's a photo. Is it this one?
That's not right. Something that's been taped at the top.
Open letter? Oh, this photo! Huh, okay. What the hell? What was Freya researching here? This is Freya stuff.
The painting from Freya's room and those sketches. Did Freya design Detective Hawkshaw's clothes? What kind of sense does that make?
I don't think that's why Freya made that painting, but it may have been why somebody took a photo of it to use as reference. And as for those sketches of Hawkshaw, I don't think Freya actually drew them. It was somebody else, someone with less of a talent for art.
Doesn't exactly narrow it down. Should we go ask Detective Hawkshaw about all this?
I'm not sure. I still don't know what's really going on.
Okay. The murder? What the hell? Are we about to solve it now?
Time to solve this.
Okay. Machinations of
All right.
murder.
Break out the notebook. Time to put it all together.
Let's start with this. It's an arrow for the crossbow, and it matches Freya's wound. It's the murder weapon. I'm sure of it.
Despite the fact it doesn't have any blood on it, and it wasn't found anywhere near the crime scene.
It was cleaned, then it was hidden. I don't think anybody expected us to get down to that room at the bottom of the lake.
Okay, so Freya was shot by a crossbow. Where was it fired from?
It was fired from above. It was fired from... It was fired from above. And then when they tried to retract the arrow, it got stuck because the spring they shot from was too narrow. And they ripped the cord and they ran away.
It was fired from above Freya.
Above, huh?
Yeah, our diagram doesn't show everything. Let's add in the rest of the crime scene.
The attic.
Perfect hiding place. We even found a part of the murder weapon up there. The reel was used to pull the arrow back up through the crack in the floorboards.
Explains why we never found a weapon at the crime scene, I guess.
The murderer must have dropped the reel in the attic. I'm guessing they were in a hurry to escape.
Wait. The arrow was fired through the crack in the floorboards?
Yeah, it's directly above where Freya was found lying on her back.
Nope. Doesn't add up. It would have missed her if she was still standing up by the painting.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, right.
Unless...
Freya was already lying on her back. Freya was never hit by the arrow. The arrow was fired diagonally. Freya was laying on her
Freya
back.
was already lying on her back before the arrow was fired.
I think so too.
She was relaxing. She'd fallen unconscious.
She'd fallen unconscious.
Something in the room caused Freya to fall unconscious.
Paint fumes, Flora, the gramophone? Wait, is it the gramophone?
The gramophone.
Right.
But the gramophone by itself can't do that.
The gramophone emits poison gas. It was the music being played. There was something in the gramophone.
There was something in the gramophone.
Mm-hmm. Something small.
Wait, there was something small in the gramophone? Huh? Porn statue?
That's not it.
Something small that made everything crack. What was in the gramophone? A painted model.
That's not it.
What was hiding in the gramophone? 4 feathers?
That's not it.
Uh-huh. An ornate troll?
That's not it.
Freya's paints?
That's not it.
Cracked tape?
That's not it.
Damage tape?
That's not it.
A brush and palette?
That's not it.
Birds?
That's not it.
Am I stupid? Potted fruit?
That's not it.
Wait. Metal rod?
That's not it.
Crossbow?
That's not it.
A photo?
That's not it.
Ash?
That's not it.
A group photo?
That's not it.
A building plan?
That's not it.
A children's book?
That's not it.
A pinboard?
That's not it.
A notebook?
That's not it.
Okay, secret research.
That's not it.
Hiding implies that it is a living. Oh, what was hiding? A flower?
That's not it.
Bird? No, we've done birds. I have taken every item now? Wait. Do I have the item? A picture of Tangle
That's
Tower.
not it.
Case file.
That's not it.
A damaged tape.
That's not it.
What was hiding in the gramophone? A harp statue.
That's not it.
Okay, an opened
That's
letter.
not it.
A painted portrait.
That's not it.
A brush and palette.
That's not it.
A gramophone.
That's not it.
A cracked tape.
That's not it.
Something noisy? I am pretty noisy sometimes. Okay, an empty egg.
That's not it.
We're almost there. Freya's paints.
That's not it.
Horn statue.
That's not it.
Sheet music.
That's not it.
Ripped photo.
That's not it.
Golden beetle.
Pointer's research says
Wait,
it can
what?
emit an incredibly loud hiss when it feels threatened. Poppy and Fitz both said they heard a loud noise around the time of the murder. Neither of them had any idea what it was.
I knew
Seems
that.
a little far-fetched. Is it really loud enough
I
to
knew
knock
that.
someone out?
No, I don't think so, not by itself. But don't forget, it was being amplified by the shape of the gramophone.
Oh, so
I
that
don't
is why
think
everything
it's really
cracked.
talking about volume either. It might just be a particular type of frequency.
This is getting kinda scientific.
Did you really?
Since when
Of
do you
course
know
it was
anything
the
about the
Beatles.
effects
What
of
else could it
weaponized audio
have
frequency?
been?
I don't.
I mean,
But I think
easy
someone
solved.
else does. Do you remember that statue we found in the music room? The horn it's playing. It's a pretty similar shape to the one on the gramophone. That broken glass isn't there on accident. This is someone's science experiment.
Thinking about it, Pointer said he saw Flora was knocked out too. I guess they were both in range of the noise, although Pointer might have been lying.
Personally, I think he was telling the truth about that. It's pretty clear a powerful frequency did pass through Flora's tower. Caused quite a bit of damage too.
Oh, and that is why they found the headphones in the garden. Because the killer used them to not get fucked up by the sound from this gramophone. What was affected by the powerful frequency? Freya's paint.
Those cracks didn't appear out of nowhere.
Obviously.
Freya's paints, the pink cassette tape, and the gramophone itself, they all sustained similar damage while they were in that room.
That's some seriously powerful vibration, enough to crack metal, enough to knock someone out all the way across a room.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't get. If the frequency was so powerful and had such a big range, how did the murderer pull it off? Wouldn't they have been in range too?
No, they were
Think
using
about it.
noise-canceling
They can't have been
headphones.
much further away from the gramophone than Flora was.
They protected themselves.
They protected themselves.
How?
With the noise-canceling headphones. Obviously. What else?
These are some pretty heavy-duty earmuffs. I think they'd be enough to block out the sound.
Right. Let's go over everything from the
So
start.
wait, is it like...
1. Freya is painting Flora's portrait. They're listening to music on the gramophone.
2. The murderer is hiding in the attic, wearing earmuffs.
3. The golden beetle starts to emit its hissing noise.
Hold on. How did it know?
The beetle?
Yeah, what triggered it at that particular moment? Pointer's research said it makes the noise when it feels threatened.
I'm not
Oh,
sure.
birds.
Maybe something in the music?
Maybe.
I knew it was Penny.
Freya and Flora are both knocked unconscious by the vibrations. Freya lands on her back. She drops the brush and palette by her side.
5. The murderer fires the crossbow directly downwards.
6. The arrow is pulled back up on the reel.
7. The murderer leaves the attic, presumably.
8. The door is kicked down. Fitz and Poppy enter the room.
That's it. There's something bothering me.
Evil birds? Yes, so probably the screech of the birds made the sound that scared the beetle that triggered the attack.
What?
I just want to check something. Let's go back to the crime scene.
Okay, let's go to Flora's tower. Let's check this. Gotta go back up there. What is...
The answer is in the painting. I'm sure of it.
Why is the answer in the painting? Freya was unable to finish... What are your thoughts? Okay, there's something missing here. The case file. Okay. Gramophone? Why did you want to go up here?
The plant. It's in the book.
What?
Huh?
Look.
The ink dip is a remarkably intelligent bird with a very long lifespan, even amongst avian mystids. other birds are often aggressive towards it, and the ink-tip lives most of its life alone. It has particular feeding habits and usually only eats the seeds of the Tantum amica. Pictured. Oh, so this is bird feed. Fifi says the books belongs to Flora, who hasn't been in the library for a long time. Penny says the book is outdated, as the bird has been extinct for a number of years. Okay. So she did have a plant to feed the birds.
I can see the stars.
Gotta click one more clue.
I can see the stars.
It's dark. It's dark.
What clue are we thinking of? The paints? The attic? Haven't we clicked on everything? The door?
It's dark.
I can see the stars.
What are we missing?
The answer is in the painting. I'm sure of it. It's dark.
It is dark.
The plant. It's in the...
What?
Look.
Okay, so I get that the plant was a clue. The plant is even in the painting.
The answer is in the painting. I'm sure of it.
Oh, there were two! Wait, there were... Flora is not holding enough. Wait, was there two plants?
I can see the stars. 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 I can see the stars.
What am I missing here? Not clicking the clue. I'm trying. What is the clue? I have clicked it. I have clicked this thingy. I have clicked.
Freya, did you leave us a clue?
Is this a clue? Is there blood? There's blood? Huh? Wait, what? Ah, the missing clue.
So what's bothering you?
Something that's not here. The thing we didn't find.
Thing we didn't find? You didn't click the brush and palette? But I thought I had it in my inventory already, so I was guessing it.
We know she was
Okay,
holding
yeah,
it
yeah.
in the painting.
Flora's ink-dip feather?
It was here. In this room. Where'd it go?
We found it in the incinerator.
We found it somewhere else.
We found it in the... in here.
We were a little too late to save it.
So it was stolen from the crime scene. And ended up in the incinerator down in the study.
Someone wanted to destroy it, I guess.
But how? How was it stolen from up here in Flora's tower?
Presumably, Flora dropped it when she fell unconscious.
Yeah, and then what? The murderer
I mean,
couldn't have
it's gotta be
stolen it
Hawk
if they were
Show,
up
right?
in the attic.
So the question is, how could they steal something from a room they weren't able to access?
They jumped out the window.
Clue about the crime scene. Freya left it for us right here.
Wait, what? It's in the unfinished painting, it's in the gramophone, it's inside Flora's eggs. Wait, the last clue? What, is it in the painting?
It's in the unfinished painting. It's not quite a photo, but still, It's an image of the crime scene recorded just before the murder. If only she'd finished it. And then I could be totally sure.
It's true she
they're
never
missing a
finished it,
plant.
but she did intend to finish it.
They're missing a plant in the
We
window.
know more about the painting
someone
than what
jumped
Freya
out the
actually
window.
got down on the canvas.
Okay, there's missing there, and we found the bird feathers underneath in the garden. So someone with the birds... Someone used the birds to scare this fucker. Yeah. It's Penny. I knew it all along, that bitch.
That's not it.
How did Freya show us her intentions for the painting? How did she... Freya's drawings?
That's not it.
Laura's drawing?
That's not it.
Am I stupid again? Wait, the brush and palette?
Freya prepared all the colors she was going to need before she started.
Ah, and she have green. It is... So... The black paint... Brown and gray. The yellow paint. I mean, this looks green. The black paint was going to be used to paint this sketch. Of something sitting in the window. Notice that the colors are arranged the way the colors are arranged. Also, black paint turns green when it dries? Really? Huh.
The black paint was going to be used to paint this sketch of something sitting in the window. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Yeah, isn't it the black paint then? The brown and gray paint?
Brown and gray paint was going to be used to paint this sketch of something sitting in the window. Almost. Maybe just change.
Brown and gray paint? The yellow paint?
Brown and gray paint was going to be used to paint this sketch of something sitting in the window. Almost. Maybe just change.
The yellow paint?
The yellow paint
Wait, what?
was going to be used
Yellow?
to paint this sketch.
Nothing is
of
yellow there.
something sitting in the window.
Something in the window. Oh.
Notice the orders of the colors? I don't know if I did, but 4 feathers?
That's not it.
Okay. Something sitting in the window. Did we find something that was knocked down from the window? A potted flower.
That's not it.
A potted fruit.
That's not it.
God damn it. How am I so... Exactly. Nothing is yellow because you didn't finish painting. Right. The yellow was the only color in the palette not used. Right. That makes sense. Yeah, I was looking at the brush strokes and was thinking like, wait. She is taken from this paint. Like, that's what I was thinking. But of course the yellow wasn't used yet. Something yellow in Flora's tower. The crossbow. Okay, what is yellow here? Do we have that? We have a horn statue?
That's not it.
We have a gramophone that is yellow?
That's not it.
The feathers we
not it.
tried. And the way the colors are arranged in the palette matches how they appear in the painting. Oh, yes, they do. And now I see what you... I didn't really get what you meant with that first. Now I understand. Yeah. So, like, the brown and the gray is, like, on the left. And up in the middle. The white is her hair, that is her face. The black is the middle where she is standing. And the yellow is in the bottom right where the pot was supposed to be. Right, that is so smart.
That's not it. That's not it.
Something... I have tried everything yellow I have now. I have tried all of the yellow things I have. Damaged photo?
That's not it.
Crossbow?
That's not it.
Arrow?
That's not it.
Burnt items?
That's not it.
Building plants?
That's not it.
Group photo?
That's not it.
Children's book?
That's not it.
Pinboard?
That's not it.
Secret research?
That's not it.
Notebook?
That's not it.
God damn it! Why am I so bad at this? Now, what could be yellow and be in the window ledge? Notice the shape of the sketch too. I only saw a flower pot. What could be in the window? I mean, I have tried everything. What would you have in a harp statue?
That's not it. That's
A
not
portrait?
it.
A palette
That's
and
not
brushes? Birds! Ah, birds, of course. Oh, it's a bird sitting there, not a plant. Of course it is. God damn it.
There she is. Our little thief.
Oh, and that is why she was missing the yellow one in the bird cage.
How long has it been there? Did it hear the whole conversation?
She did. But she's a very good listener.
Oh. Hawkshaw? What the fuck are you doing here?
Well now, I think this has quite served its purpose, don't you?
Wait. What the hell?
Penny, why did you...
It's Penelope, if you don't mind. But before we begin, isn't there
Oh,
a certain formality demanding our attention?
She was in the picture. She was one of the founders or whatever. What the hell? Tie her hands. Okay, leave her untied. No, tie her hands. Should we tie her up? Tie her hands.
That's not gonna work.
What are we gonna tie her hands with? With the real thingy.
Lovely. Now, tell me, what was it that drove you this far? I'm ever so curious.
Justice for Freya?
Justice for Freya.
Is that right? Interesting.
Why did you do it, Penny? What did Freya do to you?
I knew it was
Absolutely
Penny.
nothing.
So, what? You just hated her indiscriminately?
Freya Fellow was an inspiration to us all. She was possessed of a great energy, the volition to create something from nothing, the willpower to walk beyond her boundaries. She was truly free.
Wasn't she also traveling, she said, Penny?
You know what? I just realized I actually have no idea who Penelope Pointer really is.
Weird, isn't it? Considering we've met her, 3 times now?
Exactly. How do we know this one isn't a disguise too?
You think you've already hollowed us out, don't you?
Us.
Only a few short hours at Tangle Tower, and you feel like you've got everyone sussed.
Isn't this really fucking weird that she has the same hairstyle as her daddy? Like a fucking roof?
Unearthed every single one of our secrets. Nothing but bullet points for your notebook.
Her uncle? Yeah.
Go on, indulge me. What does it say in your notes about Penelope Pointer?
I mean... I want to look at my notebook now. The hat burr, cover the pointy head. Yeah, I guess. But wait. Yeah, everything that she said lines up if she was actually two people. Because if she was disguised as Hawkshaw, because I think she said that she descended from her tower after it happened, and then she met with Hawkshaw. Yeah, right. Okay, so she's a murderer, or is she's a mystery? No, she's a murderer then.
I suppose I can't argue with that, can I?
Penny, we only know what you choose to tell us, so why not help us out?
Very well. Penelope Pointer is actually not very important at all. She pales in comparison to those who came before her and to those that came after. Living at Tangle Tower,
Okay.
it is
Came
very
after.
difficult to attain the levels of self-realization you probably take for granted.
You sure this is a Tangle Tower thing and not a you thing?
Perhaps you didn't notice. Not one of them is happy. Not one.
So why stay? Why not just leave?
I thought she did leave. Penny, you said you traveled, didn't you?
I did. Many times I've walked away.
Big on, but
It did not
yes.
help me. You saw the family tree hanging in the grand hall, did you not?
Yeah, it lists a bunch of people who don't live here anymore.
A bunch of people who don't live here anymore. I couldn't have put it better myself. My mother.
Why is
for
she so
one.
angry?
My father, too. The other two Remingtons. Poppy's mother, Primrose. And her brother, Richard.
And Fitz's father.
That's 5. 5 people that might have lived here, but don't.
And that was the first question I wanted answered.
You wanted to know where they'd all gone?
More than that, I wanted to know if I belonged with them. I have no place here. Not among the Fellows, the Remingtons, or the Pointers. But I felt there must be a reason why everyone else left. Some common purpose they all shared. Perhaps it could be my purpose too.
So, what did you actually do about it?
Nothing I could do at first. Nobody would tell me anything. The
Wait,
more
didn't
questions
she travel?
I asked, the fewer answers I got.
She could have lived anywhere.
I found it. I was 19. Same age Freya is now.
Found what?
The attic? The aviary?
The aviary.
Wait, I'm confused.
Then, I found it. I was 19. Same age Freya is now.
Found what?
Okay, not the aviary. The study.
The study. The one hidden in the middle of the house. It's right next to a bedroom.
I'd hear voices at night. Deep ones.
Her parents abandoned her and nobody would tell her why or where. So yeah, she's angry. But why take it out on Freya?
And the strangest thing, the wall behind my bed would get incredibly hot. For hours on end. The paint would peel. Wallpaper wouldn't stay up. I thought I was cursed. I thought it was something trying to break through. Eventually, I couldn't take it anymore. I found my way in the same way you did. Once you know it's there, it's simple.
So you got into the study and
Oh,
found
the incinerator.
That
Right.
must have been a
That
relief,
was
right?
That was
It
the
was
heat.
still warm when I found it. Then I looked inside.
Era of Misted Mansion.
Let's see how thorough you've been. Tell me, do you know what a misted is?
Misted?
It was the. It is the animals. It was the amphibian, the bird, the ink tip bird, the snake with no eyes and whatnot.
Mistids? Sure, yeah.
You're more observant than I thought.
Sorry, what are we talking about?
It's a collective term from before my time. Birds, insects, amphibians, anything living off the lake water. The mutation can take several generations, or it can happen overnight.
Wait, mistids, like cryptids, like Bigfoot or whatever.
A little egregious, isn't it? I suspect that was an intentional parallel. The main difference being mistids are perfectly real. They're just kept secret. Or at least, that was the original plan. As it happened, some got out. Quite a few got out.
How do you know all this?
When I entered the study at 19, I found a single object that rather changed my life. Something which answered my questions while at once creating all new ones.
Hey, what the hell did she find? What did she find in the study that changed her life? Let's say this children's book. The Amphoby, the Soul Bearer.
That's not it.
Uh-huh. What the hell? I was sure it was this one. A damaged photo?
That's not right.
A pinboard?
That's not right.
Something Penny found in the study that answered her question. This photograph, the ambassadors of the Misted Mansion?
The 5 missing family members standing together as a single unit, calling themselves the ambassadors of Misted Mansion.
So, the house was renamed from Misted Mansion to Tangle Tower?
And rightly so. The age of Misted Mansion is long past. When I looked inside the incinerator on my first visit to the study, I found nothing but ash. The afterimage of a bygone era denied to me in its entirety. The study, the room at the bottom of the lake itself, all empty shells. I felt my only hope lay with the ambassadors. If I could find them, maybe they'd share the family history that Flora and the others were trying so hard to forget.
How did you track them down?
It was tough. They'd taken almost everything. Books, maps, charts, the creatures.
Oh, did she actually
themselves,
meet all of
lost,
them?
Taken away or destroyed. But I got lucky. I got a lead. I found one, and he led me to the rest.
What, the crab?
And what happened? Why'd you paint out all their faces?
Oh, she meant a
They didn't
person.
help you either,
I
did
thought
they?
you meant the creatures.
19-year-old me had imagined they'd all left with a mission, a unified purpose. But they hadn't. They were, in fact, every bit as fractured as the people that still live here. Most of them had left tracking escaped mystids. Some claimed to be researchers, others little more than hunters. All 5 completely useless to me.
Even your own parents?
Eventually, I returned to Tangle Tower. I had nowhere else to go. I considered giving up. But instead, I made a decision.
Hey, you made a decision?
There was only one person at Tangle Tower still of interest to me. My dear Uncle Pointer had suddenly made a show of taking up astronomy. A fairly superficial charade. I don't think many people were fooled by it. But I knew it wasn't just a falsehood. It was a mask. Pointer had found something from the era of Misted Mansion.
What did he find? The golden beetle?
So where did he get the beetle?
I cannot be sure.
Huh.
But I theorized that he received
First
it.
try, what the hell?
In the post? From who?
Who can say? someone outside Tangle Tower. But the thought that he would be in contact with such a person, all that time, I decided to take what was owed to me.
So you stole it.
Stealing the beetle turned out to be only the first step.
She still have not said that she murdered her. She has only said that she has been, like, angry and fucked up.
Upon realizing it was gone, Pointer made little effort to disguise his frustration. I asked what was bothering him.
Give it time.
He foresaw
Yeah.
no risk.
I'm
in
hoping we're
sharing a
gonna
little of the truth
get
with his
the-
niece. He told me he
the motive for
lost
it.
a rare treasure, something he'd been keeping safe. I suggested, innocently, that perhaps it was not lost. Perhaps it had been stolen. He was very ready to believe he'd been the victim of theft. When I offered to call in a private detective, he jumped on the idea. She arrived the next day. Hawkshaw prides herself on her punctuality, as you know.
Why, though? Why go through all that?
Oh,
The
so she
name,
actually
costume,
tricked him.
and everything?
It's somewhat sad to admit, but I had little use left for Penny Pointer as she was. Hawkshaw afforded me new advantages,
Huh.
opportunities.
But
Man,
didn't
so
you
sh-
have to pretend to be working for Professor Pointer?
So wait, did she actually... When we went from Hawkshaw to the aviary? When we were walking through that, did she actually switch dresses and run quick as hell outside of the tower up into the aviary to greet us there? Like, as if nothing had happened?
Well, that was one of the advantages. Pointer was in such a desperate state, he was
Oh,
finally
shit,
willing
she's
to
quick.
share some of his secrets. On the second day, Hawkshaw explained she needed to be able to search the secret laboratory. Pointer gave in and gave me the code for the harp statue. Reluctantly, but still.
So, you stole Pointer's research?
I would have done, if I'd found anything worth stealing. But he had made remarkably little progress, barely scratching the surface of the beetle's true mystery.
Yep, and maybe she didn't even need to run. Just climbed up the garden. That is true. That is true.
Which is?
She carries an exoskeleton approximately 90% identical to gold. But it's not the 90% I'm interested in.
It's the 10.
Did you ever question what exactly makes the water here so unique? Before Misted Mansion was built over the lake, before the lake was even a lake, Lord Remington and his wife built a small structure here, a research station, supposedly. Fast forward 2 or 3 generations, and as you saw for yourself, it's been mostly cleared out.
The ambassadors took everything when they left.
10%
And everything they
sonic
didn't
weapon.
take was burned in the incinerator.
Oh, no.
However, possessing additional
Yes.
insight,
90%
I
gold,
found something
10%
the
sonic
others had
weapon.
missed. It's not much, but I have what I need.
So, why isn't this the end of the story? Why did you stay? Why did you kill Freya?
Okay. Maybe she didn't. The will of Freya fellow.
Simply put, Freya was too good for me. It's my fault. I pushed her over the edge, unknowingly, but still, I take the blame.
What are you talking about?
Did you know I based the design for Hawkshaw on something Freya painted?
Mm-hmm. Is it this one?
That almost makes sense, but it's not right.
Uh-huh. I guess it's this one.
That's not right.
Oh. Is it this one?
That's right. I had assumed it was purely abstract. I just thought it had a good energy. I later discovered it was a figure of some kind, something from Freya's recurring nightmare. For all her vitality, I think Freya was probably the most troubled of all of us. She was desperate to leave Tangle Tower, but she couldn't just walk away. For quite some time, she'd been trying to break into Pointer's laboratory. Freya and her friends were halfway through deciphering those symbols on the harp statue, I believe.
Why did she care about getting into Pointer's lab?
That's exactly what I wondered. At first, I thought perhaps she just wanted to free the beetles. She has a fondness for them. What Pointer was doing upset her significantly. But in fact, I think it was something else. I think she wanted to free Fiona.
Fiona?
The real reason Freya was unable to leave Tangle Tower is that she could not get Fiona to agree to come with her. We're now firmly in the realm of speculation, but I think Freya felt that exposing the darker secrets of Tangle Tower, not just to the rest of the family, but to the world, would compromise all three families, and perhaps, somehow, free Fiona from the shackles of her inheritance. That was her plan anyway, but something happened before Freya could find her way into Pointer's laboratory.
She found her way into your study, found your notes, found that photograph. I'm willing to bet she put it all together quicker than we did.
So she worked out what had happened to the 5 ambassadors. Specifically, what you'd done to them when they refused to help you.
Wait, did she kill
Freya
all the
had made a
ambassadors?
promise to paint Flora as a birthday gift, a parting gift no less. She'd be in a locked room, several hours away from her friends. It was my best chance.
But why hide in the attic? And why bother with the beetle at all?
The beetle in the gramophone wasn't.
Oh, she's a serial
Freya.
killer. What the hell?
It was for Flora. She didn't deserve to be involved. She suffered enough. I couldn't get Flora out of the room, but if she could be unconscious, then she wouldn't have to witness anything.
Why the knife? The illusion of the painted knife with the blood.
That was for Fiona. And Poppy too, I suppose. Gave them something to focus on.
You mean it distracted them while you made your escape?
It helped them cope. The very idea of something abstract, something supernatural. I believe it made things marginally less painful for them, initially. Worked on you, too.
Not.
So why are you
okay,
still
it
here?
worked a little.
Why not take your first chance and leave?
Well, I've been waiting for an opportunity to get my beetle back. I'd really rather not leave without it.
Wait, it's still here?
It's still inside the gramophone.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a weird-ass beetle scream. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Oh, and she took the boat! What a bitch!
What's going on?
Poppy, they are both awake.
Beetle wins?
I
It was
can
the
see.
beetle all along.
You two all right?
My head hurts. What happened to us?
You were both unconscious. 14 minutes by my count.
Really?
You're both fine. No injuries.
But
Was it the beetle? In the gramophone? I heard it through the ceiling in my room.
The exact same sound we heard before the murder.
I guess it must have been.
So how did we get down here?
wait, how did
What
she know
happened
the
to
beetle
Penny?
was in the
It
gramophone?
saved both of you, obviously.
When I reached Flora's tower, you were both unconscious, and Penny was crouched down beside you. She had her crossbow on her, but who knows? She may have just been checking you were both asleep.
Did you know that she was the murderer?
Poppy and Fifi suspected her. Apparently, they were pretty close to solving it themselves.
Fitz did not want to believe us, because he liked Penny. A lot.
But what happened? Fitz, what did she do when she saw you?
She jumped out the window.
What? Did she survive?
She did.
I heard something land in the garden outside my room, but by the time I got out there to check, she was already gone.
Hang on. Poppy, why do you have Penny's hat bird?
She left him behind. I found him sitting on the floor in the aviary, all by himself. Poor little thing. The mean lady didn't care about you at all, did she? No, she didn't.
I apologize. Poppy seems to be under the illusion that the bird can understand human language.
Wait, is it a real bird?
So,
Wasn't it just a
Penny
hat?
got away.
I'm afraid she did.
We had suspected she might try to escape. I was stationed here by the lake's edge. I proved to be an ineffective guard. She took the boat.
Did she take the beetle with her?
Nope,
How do you know?
because it's right here.
Oh.
It was still in the gramophone. I guess I scared her off before she had a chance to take it.
It's a real bird. Penny just
Poppy,
uses it as a hat.
What are you going to do
So
with
she
it?
didn't give
Are
it
you going to
give it a
back to your
name,
father?
right?
No, I'm not. It doesn't belong to anyone. So, I'm going to put it on the ground.
I mean, shouldn't we have
and
seen
never
it
bother
breathing
again.
or like blink or something when it was on
I
her
think
head?
That's what she would have wanted.
Oh, they're releasing the golden beetle? Wait, did we? Am I stupid or did they explain her motive why she killed her? Or did that go over my head? She said that she was angry with like everything. But why her? And or did I miss it now when I was just running my mouth? He explained it. Freya basically was gonna snitch on her plans and her murders. Right, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, because she's... right, yeah. This game was super fun. And now he flies away. So she silenced her permanently? Man, what a bitch. What a bitch. Art gallery. Locations, clues. Clues 2. Ah. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is the art. Sally. So this is... oh my god, is this how they... Grimmer is so tricky to get right, as he needs to be a flexible mix of silly and heroic, light-hearted and dramatic. He has somewhat pretentious manner, projecting a persona of someone more experienced than he actually is. Importantly, he can be totally sincere when he needs to be. This is so funny that they have actually... I'm guessing these are the thoughts of the creation process of these characters. Anyway, GG, thank you. This has been super fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching it as well, because it's been a delight to play. Okay, this is so cool. Vivi was initially conceived as a character who would remain sitting down while you're talking to her. I figured it would be fun to have her fiddle with her microscope or organize papers on her desk. Eventually I changed my mind, but perhaps this is why Fifi is so short. Fifi's eye ended up on the side of her head, combined with the shape of her hair. I always thought this made her look a little bit like a rhinoceros. Fifi's eye lens was going to have an elaborate telescopic zoom function, but this kind of gimmick has a habit of getting cut from the game. Oh, this is so funny. If you have any questions left, ask them in Discord. There's a few things that are left implied, so maybe I can help you understand the story a bit better. I would love to if you wanna like elaborate some on parts of the game that might have been missed or not fully explained. I feel pretty complete. Well, like with the story that I got presented, but please, if you have any like anecdotes or anything to add, I would gladly read through them. So if you want to post it on Discord. Well, that's all the time I have for today. So this has been super fun. I'm so happy that that we played through this game. I have to play the other Detective Grimory as well. I did buy it. So let's see, where do we have it? There. But oh my god, this is the old art style. That is funny. Now we gotta play through this someday as well. And this was a little shorter, you said, like a one-stream game. So that is gonna be super fun as well. Either way, I'm off for the rest of the day. I will be back tomorrow. Then we will play the Stanley Parable and see what the hell that game is all about. So I'm really looking forward to that. I've been wanting to play that game for a long time now. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So everyone, thank you so much for being here. I will be back again tomorrow. Until then, have a good one. Bye! What a parable? I have no idea. I guess it's Stanley's. It's Stanley's parable. We might have to ask him for permission to use his parable. See you tomorrow.